was right about the shoe. The shoe was not the same in the picture in court as the shoe pulled from the evidence bag by Trooper Bukake.
And you mentioned you're at the hospital. There was a sneaker. One.
Yes.
Bukake! Bukake!
Woo! Good evening, friends. Oh my goodness. It's great to see you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. Virginia. Dude, applause. Enough. We're just chilling tonight. Really don't have a lot to say and talk about. I mean, we all know that the lawsuit against Turtle Boy and Karen Reed is complete and utter bullshit. So there's no reason to even really go over that. Melanie Little's been doing an amazing job going over that ridiculous fucking filing and breaking it down. And I think she's done 3 parts so far. I don't know if she concluded that today or not, but she's been doing great. And people, like, here's the thing. I have a theory, and my theory is pretty simple. These trolls, these people who all of a sudden decided to jump on some bandwagon because they're ass kissers. This is it. This is what it boils down to. Let's just be honest, okay? I'm gonna say it. I know it's on some people's minds. I haven't talked to a soul about it, but this is my theory. My theory is that everyone and kudos to Randall for seeing the grift and jumping all over it and taking advantage of that market, cornering that market. What he did was he saw an opportunity to take people who naturally can't think for themselves and have been in all of this for all of the wrong reasons and capitalize from their lack of focus on what actually matters. He managed to find people who were kiss asses, okay? Kiss ass losers. Kiss ass fucking losers. Let's just be honest about it, okay? Because I know people are saying that, oh, well, people kiss Turtle Boy's ass and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there are people out there that kiss Turtle Boy's ass. I get that. But Turtle Boy doesn't exactly encourage that. I'm sure he likes positive attention like anybody else. Sure. Sometimes people don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to deal with it. So I don't, I'm not criticizing Aiden in any way, shape, or form. But the fact is Aiden also has the support of people who were in this for the right reasons. Aiden has the support of people who supported Karen because she was wrongfully accused and framed by the Massachusetts State Police and the Norfolk County DA's office. And there was clearly the evidence seems to absolutely dictate that the McAlberts were the ones who manipulated the situation for that to happen in order to keep the eyes off of and the investigation off of the real killers of Boston police officer John O'Keefe, because it wasn't Karen Reed. You know how I know it wasn't Karen Reed? Because the science dictated that it wasn't in 2 murder trials where they failed to convict her. So I don't see what we're arguing about here. I don't see, I mean, the fact is that every single law tuber who has gone over this lawsuit says it's a fucking joke. They all say it's a fucking joke. And when Randall manipulated this division, or at least capitalized on it, when he did this, it caused an already existing divide. Make no mistake, nobody caused the divide. There was already a divide, but this divide was in a lot more silence. And the thing is these people were like, well, you know, yeah, we support Karen Reed, but we hate Turtle Boy. Okay. But you support Karen Reed, but you can't hate. I mean, you could hate Turtle Boy. That's fine. But when it comes to the reasons why you should be supporting Karen Reed, you should be supporting Aiden Carney for the same reasons. Now, I mean, obviously he's not being framed for murder, but he is being railroaded and he is facing serious time in prison if convicted. So, and it's the same local government that tried to railroad Karen Reed is now railroading Aiden Carney. We've all explained this. Everybody with a fucking brain and a mouth has explained this. So I find it interesting. And the thing is you look at somebody like Nan, right? Who is a licensed attorney with a practice. And you wonder what is motivating her. Some people are like, well, it's just attention. Some people are like, it's greed. Can't be greed. She's not making any money off of it. She's spending money. And she's spending money to get the attention. So the attention makes sense. Sure. But mental illness, you know, I mean, I don't think she's any crazier than the majority of the people I see on Twitter. So, and I see people are like, she's a horrible person. I feel like you guys are giving her too much. Like, I feel like you're giving her too much like credit, you know, too much like, you know, like I think it's possible to have a law degree and be a retard. I think it's perfectly possible to have a law degree and be a fucking retard. I think I think we see that with Wendy Murphy. Isn't it? Haven't we all been saying this? We've seen this. Right? So, she's a vile person. Listen, y'all are entitled to your feelings. You are. One thing I don't, and this is the thing this is why this is a petty stream, but I'm not really the one that's going to get petty. The point of this stream is to give you guys the opportunity to get petty. That's why it's not going to be members only. I'm gonna open the phone lines at some point here, and I'm going to allow you guys to call in and get petty and tell us how you feel, because I know a lot of people have strong feelings. Now, what is driving Nan to tweet these things the way that she has been? Someone with a law practice, with a law degree. What's doing it? And people are, like I said, people are saying insecurity and, you know, a need for attention and blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, all of those things, sure. But I think that there's a substance that is that is the engine behind this stuff. And I'm gonna go out and guess Tito's. I'm just gonna guess it's Tito's. That's what I think it is. I think it's specifically Tito's. I think it's specifically Tito's. I think that it's not even like a high-end, top-shelf, $500 super chat drop-in vodka that she drinks. I think it's just fucking Tito's. That's what I think. I mean, I think it's like, and I think that the Tito's goes with the whole why the I think this sorry. I think that the Tito's, like, it's Mean Girl shit. It's like a Mean Girl's alcoholic go-to drink. If it's not Tito's, it's Fireball. Like, if a Mean Girl likes whiskey, she drinks Fireball, right? If a retarded Mean Girl drinks whiskey, it's Fireball, right? But if a retarded Mean Girl drinks vodka, it's always Tito's. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's fucking not. Tell me it's not the official drink of Karen. And I don't mean Karen Reed. I mean of Karen, you know, yelling, screaming, the hair. I want to talk to the manager, Karen. Tell me it's not the official alcoholic beverage of the American Karen. I mean, right. Cuervo Silver. Am I right? Let me see what you got going on here. Tata Pie. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna conduct a small experiment. 1 second here. Where's Tata Pie? There we go. Let me see what your playlists here are. You've got a lot of stuff called In This Moment. Okay. And I'm not picking on you. I'm just picking you out of a hat here, kind of, is what I'm doing. Smoke weed, eat pussy. Okay, die Antword. Okay. But I'm still gonna say that Tata Pie, you have the look of Cuervo Silver. Cuervo Silver. Am I right? It's Cuervo Silver. Die Antword, all that shit. I'm telling you, Cuervo Silver is your go-to of vodka or of tequila, right? Let me know if I'm right. It absolutely is, Mo. Hold on a second here. Wait.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Oh, I take that back. I meant to say Patron Silver. I didn't mean to say Cuervo Silver. I meant to say Patron Silver. I got the two confused because I don't fucking drink tequila. I don't fuck with that stuff. But yeah, Patron Silver is what I'm thinking it is, right? It's Patron Silver. That's what I think. It's just my guess. Now, I'm giving Nan the benefit of the doubt. Like, here's the thing: is I think that I believe that Nan is a nice person. I do. You guys are like, oh no. I've actually met her and hung out with her. I think that she's a nice person. But I think that she is so, in such a sick way, caught up in all of this Karen Reed internet publicity and attention that she was seeking. She was desperate to get. And when she got it, she got it. But this is what happened. They ended up, there was a certain group of people who ended up going when they thought that, this whole Karen Reed and Turtle Boy thing was a fucking nuclear bomb and blah, blah, blah. And so they, for months, went on and on and on about how Turtle Boy bad, Karen Reed good. We're all in this for Karen Reed. We hate Turtle Boy. We're all in this for Karen Reed. We hate Turtle Boy. Blah, 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 blah. Tata Pie, let me see. Actually, Espelon. I haven't looked at my playlist in so long, laughing my ass off. Yeah, okay. I think you're a liar, but okay. I'm just kidding. No. Sometimes I'm wrong. It's cool. I'm still saying it's Patron Silver, but whatever. Anyway, but no, thank you. And thank you for being a good sport. I appreciate it. And thank you for the super chat. So this weird seeking we watched this unfold. I experienced it firsthand. It's crazy. Like the tweets that I'm seeing, I just don't. Yeah, like I think that she just uses poor judgment, and then she becomes and alcohol affects your judgment, And I'm not judging her for this. I'm saying this is when I realize when I start doing stupid shit, I go, oh fuck, okay, I need to fucking check myself. This is I should not be drinking. It's not good. If I'm acting like this, it's not good to drink. Oh, look, Gatuni has an Amazon wish list. I didn't even know that, but she says, whoever purchased these stair treads off my Amazon wish list, thank you so much. They're so soft and provide at least a bit of cushion for my kids on these absolute death trap stairs in my apartment. If you only knew how happy this just made me. She looks like she's got a nice apartment, dude. Y'all see Gatuni's apartment? Here, look at this. Yeah, man. So yeah, and speaking of which, man, seriously, everybody who bought me stuff off of the Amazon wish list, thank you so much. People are saying they can't find it. I haven't even, I don't know, I haven't reposted it. Whatever. I haven't even talked to Cherry about it. I got everything that I really I didn't expect to get anything off of the Amazon wish list. I really didn't. And I was gonna just stuff I was gonna get for myself. But you guys basically made my kitchen, which is great. And Annie got me the most expensive crazy thing off of this thing. You guys, listen, I got to do it, dude. I got to show you guys. So there's my couch, right? Can you guys see that? There's my couch that Annie got me. It's not very, I was laying on it, so it's not very presentable. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I got that couch. It was really nice of her to do that. It turned out to be the perfect size for my apartment. And it was great. It was really, really nice of her to do that. And all of you guys, like bought me most of the stuff that like you don't really see. But like it was so helpful. Silverware, cutlery, all this cool stuff that I really needed for this apartment. And you guys really helped me out. And I'm really grateful to you guys for that. So thank you guys. So like I'm feeling Gatuni right now because I know how that feels, man. Like, you know, it's really nice. I'm sure she's actually really grateful for that. It's really cool because it's stuff. It's like, man, I'd really like to have this, but it's not stuff that like, you know, depends on how you do your wish list. But I'm really grateful. I have, wall art's coming. I actually ordered a lot of wall art that should be on its way. You guys are gonna like that. The background that I've got set up for this, I'm gonna use the same wall art I always did. You know, so no big, you know, no spoilers here. It's just because there's not anything like I'm just gonna have. It's gonna be a very similar looking background back here. I'm just gonna have to move my desk up that way when I do live streams more. So I'm gonna be really excited. Yeah, this is my look. You guys can see this is my wall art for my above my TV there. Oh, yeah. So, oh shit. Okay, dropped my. Yeah, the Federico jersey is going to be right back up here. The Rocky Apollo thing. The Christmas tree, I may just set up and do streams in another part of the house where I have the Christmas tree. Who knows? I might rearrange things for the holidays. But there'll definitely be a Christmas tree in this apartment, and there will definitely be a Christmas tree in every shot during the holidays, for sure. Well, no, it's not on the ceiling. It's just above my television, those pictures. So ruin my Christmas. This is kind of technically a petty stream. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this? Should we do this? Or should we just get to the Nan tweets? You guys. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, hold on. We're doing it. We got to. You guys, at your request, this is how we get down, and we got to do it the right way. We're going to do this until it gets stupid, and I don't think it ever is. Mike Cryford.
Look at me, I'm bitch. Carney, I'm afraid of you. I'm trying to be all tough. Meanwhile, this dude, Mike Cryford, doesn't give two fucks about anybody but himself. You ain't tough. This fuck. Mike Cryford, you're a rat, bitch. You're a little man. Your life will always suck.
So funny.
I'm laughing at bitch yourself.
Look,
bitch.
hold on.
Carney, I'm afraid of you. I'm trying to be all tough. Meanwhile, this dude, Mike Cryford, doesn't give two fucks about anybody but himself. You ain't tough. This fuck. Mike Cryford, you're a rat, bitch. You're a little man. Your life will always suck. I'm laughing my ass off at how much of a little bitch you are. Mike Cryford ruined my Christmas. Didn't give two fucks. The little boy was right at the beginning. I'm recording you. First question I had for the little boy was, "Hey, did you come?" This little boy decided to include me. What Cryford? The little boy,
Mike Cryford,
on the audio freaked the fuck out. I couldn't believe the betrayal. The first thing I thought, me being a fucking fool at the time, back the fuck off of me. Can I actually release? I can't post this. Like a little child. Mike Cryford, fucking good. Of course I freaked out. And I gave you the benefit of
the what?
doubt.
Huh?
The entire fucking two black guys in 5th grade. Mike Cryford, you never did that. Because you're not a man in your pathetic little house by yourself talking shit about people. That's who you are. Mike Cryford, you're a little man, bitch. You to suck because you're a piece of shit. Mike Cryford, you have no friends or bitch boy. You little fucking weasel. You little fucking weasel. You're a fucking rat. That's what you are. You're a fucking rat.
There we go. Connor McManus. It still holds up, bro. This shit's fucking fantastic. Speaking of which, let me go over some of these. So I got some new members here. We're not going to be switching it over to members only because this is you guys. You guys, I'm going to give you guys a chance to get petty. I'm not even going to get that petty. I'm just going to read some of these tweets. Gathel's Whiskers, members for 4 months. She's had this coming for her for too long. Let's fucking go. Liz 88 gifted a membership. Oh my God, Liz. Granny R, member for 8 months. Thank you, Will. I now know what Lana is. Yeah. She lets you know, doesn't she? Michelle Smalls gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Michelle. Wendy became a new member. Thank you so much. And not that Dina, damn it. I think she lost a lot of weight and thought it would fix her problems with people. Unfortunately, weight loss doesn't improve personality. No, it doesn't. But the process can change someone's mentality too. The process can, if they choose to let it. Tata Pie, thank you again. I already read yours, but thank you. Amelia, my 5-year-old was just chanting "Glarer, Glarer." Jesus, don't let your kids watch this, man. 1977, Felicia gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. 1977. You guys are so awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh my God, dude. Who is this guy? Sorry, I'm looking at stuff here. Yeah, so dumbass J is for Justice just got called out by Joe Scott. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. He says, "Hello, friends. It has been brought to my attention that this subject is using my image on YouTube without my permission for the purpose of promotion. I in no way endorse anything on this subject's channel." Yeah, good call, buddy. You don't want to be connected to that channel. She sucks. Let's get right into it, huh? I mean, so yeah, this is wild. So she's reposting. Let's look at some of the stuff she's reposting here. Because I haven't even really looked. So this is somebody named Jermaine. I don't know who that is. Y'all remember Turtle Boy raging like an unhinged lunatic, yelling at Karen, calling her a grifter and a cunt for trying to raise money for her civil defense? Y'all remember how he sabotaged her fundraiser? I sure as hell do. That's actually not what happened at all. But of course, you know, she reposted this on April 17th. She reposted, she posted this. It says, maybe I should have a toddler tantrum on the floor. I can't go back. And what is, so I guess, yeah, this is wild. I'm trying to, yeah, it's, I'll read all that when I get to that one. So here she posts on the 17th. Isn't this ironic? A few months ago, Turtle Boy went on a rant saying no one cared about the civil cases involving Karen and that she should get a job to pay for them instead of fundraising. Go get a real job instead of blogging, Aiden. Better build some equity in that house, or beware the exceptions to the Mass Homestead Act and go find some Jesus. And this is where she reposts, Aiden's post here. I have no doubt that the truth will prevail in the civil suit filed against me and Karen Reed yesterday, but it won't be cheap. Make no mistake about it. We will use this opportunity to be the first people to put the McAlberts on trial for the death of John O'Keefe. Any and all donations are welcome while we figure out our legal strategy. So this is interesting. So her reposting this and saying, isn't this ironic? A few months ago, Turtle Boy went on a rant saying no one cared about the civil cases involving Karen, and she should get a job and pay for them. Listen, this is, again, more attention. There's no motive here other than craziness. There's no motive here other than craziness. The motive here behind what she's doing is to impress Karen Reed. She thinks that in her mind, and this is what a lot of these people think, and this is why it's bizarre. This is going to what I was building up to at the beginning of the stream and discussing my theories on these things. This is all because they think that they're impressing the Reed family and Karen Reed. They're not impressed. And it doesn't behoove anybody, because it doesn't behoove them to impress them. They're focused on things that matter. They're trying to hold people accountable. Excuse me. They're trying to hold people accountable who framed her for the murder of her boyfriend. They're trying to make sure that, because this family feels very strongly about their community. I don't know if you could tell when you listen to Bill Reed and when he talks about the history of Norfolk County, Michael Morrissey's history. He knows his stuff. Bill Reed knows what he's talking about. Bill Reed, if I were to guess, is seeing this as an opportunity to not just get restitution for what his family has been through for the last 4 years, almost, but to hopefully ensure in that process that that doesn't happen to anyone else. And these people are not sitting here texting with people behind anyone's back and going, oh my God, oh my God. Nobody's sitting there going, oh my God. So did you see how the Glairer said this? And did you see how Jimmy did this? And blah, blah, blah. Now, back in the day when we were covering their stuff, I'm sure that happened from time to time where they watched our streams because there was 2 trials happening, and they watched our streams and they would say, hey, did you catch Aiden's last stream? Did you catch the Glairer stream? Did you catch Nurse Kim's stream? So sorry, I just got a Venmo. And I think that's Mo. Thank you, Mo. Take it back. Nan is not nice. She fucking sucks. Mo, she's also still mad her Swamp Witch love potion hexes didn't work on you. Okay. Dude, listen. I think that she's, and that's the thing, is I'm not defending her. I think that she's just got fucking demons that she hasn't worked out, and it's causing her to be an asshole. I think that she's just got, barnacles all over her heart that just need scraping, need to be removed. That's what I think it is. And maybe I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. But wait a second. Did I highlight that and then not? Oh no, I did. Okay. So the motive behind this, she thinks that she's impressing Karen Read when she does things like this, when she posts things, because this is the thing that they're hanging on to or hitching on to, as the hood boogers might say. I mean, and that's the thing, is this is what drama, and this is why I don't get involved in this drama like in this manner. I'll explain the difference. See, these people, what they did was they put all of their eggs into the basket of Aiden and Karen hate each other, and it's all over. That shit's done. That's it. Done. That's the whole, that's what their whole thing is based on. All of their behavior has been based on. And when you look at these posts, they're all focused on, do you remember when Aiden said this about Karen? Do you remember when Aiden said that about Karen? Because if nobody gives a fuck about the rift between Karen and Aiden that happened months ago anymore, because nobody does, by the way. If nobody gives a fuck about that, then they don't have anything to hang on to. They have nothing. They have nothing of worth. You know what I'm saying? They've got a bunch of, like, let's just say there's Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden the Bitcoin is just fucking worthless. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got a whole bunch of nothing. Whatever currency that you had is now worthless due to a new regime. Nobody's taking your money anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that money's no good. That money's no good no more. The whole Aiden and Karen don't get along, and Karen hates Aiden. Even if they continue to not get along, the thing about that is nobody gives a fuck. I personally don't give a fuck if Aiden and Karen get along. And I'll say it. I don't care. Get mad at me if you want. I don't give a fuck if Aiden and Karen have a solid relationship or a shitty one, or I would rather they not argue and fight. Of course, but they're not currently doing that. I don't like when two people that I respect are in a position to where they're going to fight. I don't like that. And I got put in that position, and it made me mad. And I let the people have it who I had a problem with in that situation for dragging me into it. Trust me. Now, the main reason why I got annoyed about it and got upset about it was because I don't give a fuck about Karen and Aiden's relationship. It's none of my business. Like, if one of them, if one of them have a problem and they're upset, then of course I hope that they feel better, and I will do whatever I can to make them feel better within the right boundaries where I'm not doing anything to anybody else and I'm not getting too involved. So I care, but I don't give a fuck in the sense that I don't want to get involved. I don't want to be involved. These are all people who feel like being involved is some sort of lottery ticket. If Karen chose them to be involved, then they won some weird lottery. They won some prize that they were after, some brass ring they were chasing to get Karen's approval, and it's bizarre and strange. And they're the ones calling us a cult. See, your husband loves my shirt. If your husband drinks beer, he drinks PBR. Am I right? Am I right? Or fucking craft beer. Am I right? So yeah, it's some weird chasing of some sort of clout that they would get from Karen or members of Karen's family. And that goes into what everyone is most recently upset about, but we'll get to that later. And so no, let's look at the comments here. Not in that one, no. So Aiden's response to her in that was, Karen Reed hates you. I reposted it. And I don't know how Karen feels about Nan. I have no idea. But she responds, Nan responds with, maybe I should hound you with calls and messages like you do to me to try to find out if that's actually true, because you are hopelessly insecure. Now, I did go over this before. But let's I don't want to go over that again. I actually want to get into the other stuff. Now, this is just weird shit. Okay. I mean, keep in mind, this is a lawyer, folks. And like, I can't imagine David Yannetti or Bob Alessi or Liza Little or even Alan Jackson acting anything like this. And I only say that in the manner in which I just mentioned Alan Jackson, because I've seen Alan Jackson kind of cut loose, like being out, you know what I mean? I've seen him kind of like, he's the life of the party, you know what I mean? But he would never like do this kind of shit. I don't care about that either. Hold on. I mean,
I realize that you've been pretty quiet on social media right now. Why is that?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Hey, Mom.
This is cringe as fuck. This is cringe as fuck. And I've seen her like get really mad and be like, keep my fucking kid out of your mouth. How dare you talk about my fucking kid? You're the one who put the kid on the internet. Okay? Nobody's saying anything bad about the kid. If anything, the kid's a victim. Carly Peaches gifted a membership. Thank you so much. But you're the one putting the kid out there for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're talking about. We're not talking bad about your kid. We feel bad for the kid because this kid is obviously like in a position to where if he doesn't ask the questions the way you directed him to ask them, then he might get in trouble in some way, shape, or form. He might disappoint you in some way, shape, or form. That shit makes us feel bad for the kid because we know why you're doing this. And the reason why you're doing this is to get attention. And because the subject matter immediately is, why haven't you been active on social media? Nobody gives a fuck that you're not active on social media. People wish you would be less active.
Yeah.
So I've realized that you've been pretty quiet on social media right now. Why is that?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I decided a few weeks ago to take a break. There was a lot of ugliness and really disappointing behavior and people on some social media platforms. So
And it's so weird because like it's supposed to be under the guise of I'm teaching my child a lesson in life. I'm teaching my child a lesson in how people should be treated and how you should treat others. And it's a crock of shit because it's nothing to do because we know it's a crock of shit for the one reason that we've seen the nasty fucking tweets that she's dropped.
I took a break, and it's okay to take a break sometimes. Sometimes you're in a position where the best thing you can do is to walk away from stupidity. Otherwise, you'll dumb yourself down enough to the intellect level of other people.
But you're so above us all intellectually that you can't even tell the truth when you angry tweet. You're so above us all intellectually that you feel the need to trash other creators who never went after you at all. The only thing that Melanie Little ever did to Nan to offend her was not invite her on her show. That's a fact. That is literally the only thing Melanie Little ever did to Nan was not invite her on her show. And here, she's so above us all intellectually. We also feel sorry for the kid because we're watching a child being lied to for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're seeing. And she made the video and put it out. Jealousy gets you nowhere, Nan. Exactly. Remember, for 4 months. Thank you, Maria Scali.
Every now and then, you got to come back, stand up for yourself, make sure nobody pushes you around. So, all in all, I would say, yeah, I took a break, but I'm back. And that's a good life lesson for you. Never let bullies win. And the best thing I can say about bullies,
she literally said, that's a good life lesson for you. The vibes on this shit are so fucked. The vibes on this video are so fucked. Like, I wish I could bring my boy Josh on here. Like, Josh wouldn't even know shit. Josh wouldn't even know shit about this person. You know what I mean? And he would look at this and be like, yeah, this is never good. This is what Josh does. Josh breaks down people who use their kids for content. That's what he does. He tears them apart. He's been doing it for years. This channel's called the Dad Challenge Podcast. Josh has no fucking idea who this person is. But I bet you if I was like, yo, check this shit out. What do you think of this? What do you think is going on here? Immediately he's going to be like, obviously she's got a lot of drama on the internet. And now, like, is that a kid? Like, what's she doing? I know it. I know the words, what the fuck is she doing, would come out of Josh's face when watching this. I know it would.
when they get punched back in the nose, they get all butthurt over it. And I'm here for it. What do you think, buddy?
I think
Wow. Look at the look on her face. She's angry.
that we should free love.
That kid should have never even been That should have never been posted. That is so bizarre. Now, here are some stuff here. Bill's cousin Kelly knows about the debit card. Unfortunately, so do I. And then with this emoji, she knows. And then was that call from Kelly? I know about the debit card, Kelly. Awkward. Sorry, I'm looking for what I just saw because I wanted the context of it too. I mean, she just goes off and just starts like going at it with people on Twitter, dude. Like, it's so bizarre, and it's always people who she's trying to get like. It seems like she's going after people because she thinks it's going to get her more attention. Let me look for. No. Okay. So let me see some of the stuff here that's been. Let me post because I want to see the actual texts. Hold on. Where's I want to see the Melanie Little texts or tweets and the who's been posting that stuff? The Melanie Little tweets and the Kelly Reed tweets. Now, I just figured they'd be easy to find, but I don't see them here. Okay. Whose Twitter should I look at for the for those tweets? I know there's a Laferio Petty or like a parody. There it is. I found it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, just crazy fucking all this stuff. Hold on. I'm just trying to cue it. There's a lot here. I mean, there's a lot. Because, like, listen, a lot of love for Kelly Reed. Bro, let me tell y'all something. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you guys. I texted with Kelly yesterday. We text from time to time. She's my homie. We're friends. I consider her a friend. I always have. She's very, very cool. She's one of the coolest people that I know. And oh, there's a bunch. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mo. So I promise you that this is not something that she's even thinking about. We are all collectively, and even many of us individually, way more upset about this than Kelly Reed is. Kelly Reed doesn't give a fuck what Nan has to fucking say or what she thinks. She doesn't give a fuck. I promise you that. This is not something that consumes her at all. And this is all Nan lashing out supposedly is all because Melanie Little talked about, and Kelly and I yesterday spoke as far as how she feels about this, and then the rest of our conversation was just catching up. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I got a new apartment. Are you happy? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Work's going good. This, that, and the other. That's what we discussed. 90% of what we discussed, 95% of what we discussed was not, and it was just positive. It was just like, I'm so happy to have met you and known you. I'm so happy to have met all of the people and gotten to know them. And that's the nature of our conversations most of the time, is really just expressing gratitude to each other about the people that we've gotten to know and met and each other, and how grateful we are. That's generally the consensus, the synopsis of our conversations. And so this is not something, I mean, this is why it's very weird that people in their minds doing the things that they've been doing in their minds, they are working towards this kind of dynamic with members of the Reed family. This is not something that people have made, the people that I know of have ever made an effort to do. It's just something that kind of happened that way. Those of us that I know of were invited into that circle to some degree, and may still have a place in that circle and may not still have a place in that circle. But nevertheless, we were invited into that. And that was it. It was just, okay, well, we discuss, we go to fundraisers and we have dinners and we meet each other and have a nice time when we talk. Like if somebody's coming to town, sure, all of that stuff, but the rest of the time it's, okay, we'll see you next time. If there's a next time, Kelly is the person that I have in that family that I have communicated with the most. And I'll tell you something about Kelly Reed before we get into the shit talking that Nan has done here. My experience with Kelly Reed, besides how grateful I am just how she's just a dope human being and cool to know, besides that, watching her in the situation that she was in, supporting her family the way that she was, supporting Karen, supporting Bill, Janet, the team, the way that she was, she is an absolute rock. Not ask questions, just get things done. Catch things that need to be done before anyone else realizes that they need to be done. That's the nature of Kelly Reed. Kelly Reed is a machine like this, a machine hyper focused on shit. That's how she is. I watched her perform in this manner. I watched her take control of any situation outside of lawyer duties. And there were other people who were tasked with responsibilities who weren't getting it done and weren't cutting it. And Kelly would take over quickly because it needed to be done, not because she's a control freak, not because she's a busybody, but because they needed to be done, and they needed to be done in haste and correctly, because we don't need problems outside of the current one, which is my cousin is being charged for a murder that she didn't commit and on trial for it. So that's how Kelly Reed got down every single day. I watched it with my own eyes, discussed it. And the hospitality that she had towards me, I as much as I possibly could, you know, like she was always offering things and I'd be like, no, I'm good. Thank you. As best as I could, because I could see how busy she was. Let me check something here real quick. Give me a second. Dude, what the fuck? Why can't? That's really weird. I can't access my DMs. What the fuck? Hold on, guys. Sorry. Wow. Dead air. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. I have to do something because my computer wasn't letting me do something. It was really annoying. And so I have to do it the hard way, which is really annoying as well. There we go. Okay. That's what we'll do here. And some of this is only like 5.5 hours old, but I'm going to go over this Laferio parody account at first. he posts, she needs all the support she can get. Yes, she does, and you are actively destroying it because you're jealous of another attorney who is respected by Karen Reed and her supporters. You can't backtrack and fix this, Daniel. The damage is done. Hope you're proud of yourself. And then it's showing this this tweet from Nan. And what's up, Kelly? Sorry, I wasn't even looking at my screen. Thank you, Will. My phone is ringing off the hook about your show. Sorry about that. That wasn't my intention at all. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah, you're getting a lot of love. And I'm going to open the phone lines and let people talk in just a little bit. About 10 more minutes. I'm just going to go over some of these tweets. This one says, Karen did not tell me this, and I continue to say that I don't speak for her. She needs all the support she can get. I'm confident your donations to all of her battles are needed and appreciated. God, man, it's just so annoying when they hide behind this shit. Oh, this is okay. I didn't need this sent to me. This is already here. So Aiden Microdots posted over the past few years, I've met a lot of people, none of which I love and respect more than Kelly Reed. Yeah, man, that's my boy right there. And Aiden says, Nan, literally, and everyone on the internet who matters has made a statement today in support of Kelly Reed as a direct response to your meme girl attempts to smear her that completely backfired, and everyone is sick of your shit. Go throw some of that Ozempic cash at BLT. Nobody likes you. So here is some of these nasty fucking things that she fucking wrote. I was looking for this. Kelly hangs out in the chats of people who have said awful things about Karen. Her shenanigans with the debit card given to her to make arrangements and secure lunches was used for well beyond that. She was asked to not return to court. This is why Esty needed to be the sacrificial lamb 2 days after the verdict. Image is everything. I was advised this directly. I'm certain Kelly is not a spokesperson for the Reed family, and neither am I. The difference is I don't purport to be, except you do, and you're weird about it. And then here's this other one. Did Kelly Bill's cousin confirm that the family called her out for malfeasance with the debit card and asked her to stop coming to court? Like, it's just so bizarre that this is something that an attorney thinks about. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? Let me just continue to get through them because they're gross. It's a shame that Bill's distant cousin Kelly, who came out of the woodwork for attention, was told to not come to court anymore and had the debit card taken away. Now there's a story for real journalists to sink their teeth into. Was that call from Kelly? I know about the debit card. Awkward. Like, yeah, there's no reason why. And again, this is a petty for the people. So I'm gonna read some of these comments too. And like, this is an attorney. This is an attorney who we just watched had her kid film her and make a video. What's up, Melanie Little? Had to film her and make a video. Like, had her kid film her, make a video, and then she acts like this. And the video is under the guise of being a life lesson for her child, who she has filming the video on people being mean on the internet. I wonder if her child, who she has brought into the situation, sadly, I wonder if this child sees this behavior coming from her on the internet. What would this child do? And what would they behave like in school amongst their own peers with this kind of example? I'd just be curious to know. And I know a lot of parents who like act a certain way and they just don't let their kids see that side of them. You know what I'm saying? I know parents, and I love those people, dude. They're like, you know, around their kid, they it's like they're speaking a different fucking language, and then a different accent fucking comes out when, you know, when the kid's with the sitter. You know what I mean? And a whole other vocabulary comes out. You know what I mean? And that's perfectly normal. That's okay. But I wonder, like, this is just very, very weird. And I love that Mel's in the chat too, because Mel's been going off. I love it. Mel's been getting a little petty herself. I love that shit. Mel's my homie, dude. We've been homies for a while now, dude. And we're just gonna be homies. We get each other, bro. That's how it gets down, you know? Like, people like this don't get this shit. You know what I mean? And this is what this boils down to. What it boils down to, folks, is Nan is all of this is just some weird, like, side shit from her being mad at Melanie Little. Like, her going after Kelly Reed is her being mad at Melanie Little because Melanie didn't invite her on her show after she dropped the fucking a quintuple hundo on in her chat, and everybody was like, "Woo, Nan, woo, woo," and Mel was like, "Whatever." Mel didn't sweat that shit even a little bit, and that made her mad. It totally made her mad because she started acting stupid like right after that. Like, she started acting stupid right after that. So, like, I mean, look at all these comments, dude. Yet the sanctimonious pearl clutching is still rife months later over a pathetic recording. Kelly Reed is an amazing lady, and to shut up and say nothing in defense of her is disgusting. It speaks volumes. Why is she doing this to Kelly? America First says. Kelly was such a huge part of Free Karen Reed, and Nan was jealous. Nan is that jealous of everyone? Why did Nan get so mean and nasty? I don't get it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that Nan is really kind and sweet and loyal to the people that she has pledged a loyalty personally to. But the thing is what causes her and inspires her to pledge these loyalties and to who is what's so fucking warped. That's what I mean by when I say I don't think she's a bad, mean person. I think she's capable of being mean. Technically, yes, she's a mean fucking person. She said some mean shit about Kelly. She got all mean about Kelly. She got mean about Melanie Little. For sure. No doubt about it. That is fair to say she's a mean person. Mean is as mean does. Fair enough. Absolutely. But what my point being is I don't think it comes from a place, and that's, again, I'm not making excuses for her. Fucking Adolf Hitler thought he was saving the world, bro. Okay? Like, let's get real. Everybody fucking justifies their shit in some fucking weird way. That's what shitty people fucking do. But I feel like Nan is really, my experience with Nan was she was very afraid and neurotic about rubbing someone the wrong way, which means that she had a thing about herself. Like, am I doing something that's bothering you? Is there something that I can do different that's going to make you feel better about being around me? That was the vibe with her all the time. And it made me sad mostly. It made me sad mostly. And I think that she believes these rumors about what was going on between Kelly and Karen. And since she thinks that she is some sort of crusader for Karen, she thinks that attacking Kelly is some sort of, like, she thinks that attacking Kelly is in some sort of way going to impress Karen in some way. Karen's not thinking about or looking at that shit. I promise you that. She doesn't give a fuck. Gypsy, thank you so much. I'm behind by dying at Mike Cryfording in the corner like a Mike Cryford. Hold on. Well, let's take a little intermission real quick. Just real quick.
Mike Cryford. I ain't crying. I'm laughing my ass off at how much of a little bitch you are. Now you try to set me up for witness intimidation charges, and you act like I'm a wimp. Let's fucking talk about it, you little fucking weasel. You little fucking weasel. All he does is a little bitch boy. You little fucking weasel. You little fucking weasel. You're a fucking rat. That's what you are. You're a fucking rat. And that's the best revenge, bitch. My life is going to be good. And yours is going to continue to suck because you're a piece of shit. You'll turn on your friends. You don't even know what friendship is. You have no long-term friends.
I can't. That is the best shit ever, dude. Thank you. The other Mary B made that. That was very funny. I mean, look at all this positivity right here. You've all merely shown your readiness to respond to the dog whistle. Kelly Reed knows the truth about what Karen did to John that night, and so does his sister Liz. Jesus Christ. These people are so fucking wild. Like, that is the craziest shit. And that's the thing, dude. You know what? When you see people who are unfazed by this is something to note. Nobody wants to take notice of that shit. Everybody just wants to take notice of the people who actually get involved and start fucking throwing mud back and forth to the trolls online. Nobody ever actually pays attention and wants to give accolades to the people, how fucking much it takes to just fucking ignore that shit. And I'm telling you, it's not even like, oh, I'm biting my tongue on this. Oh, that's not the Reeds, bro. That's not any of the Reeds. The Reeds are like, did I hear about what? Who? No, I'm trying to do something here. Did I? What the fuck is a Nina Stank? What? No. Oh, man, went nuts. Okay. Didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? Like, at best, that's like how the Reeds are. At worst, I mean. At worst. Other than that, they're just doing their own shit, man. Oh, thank you, other Mary B. I appreciate it. You know, they're worried about more important things, dude. Bigger fish to fry, as it were. That Gallagher is a mole. Everybody with the mole. Like, what did she think was going to happen? Like, who is going to, like, that's the thing. Nobody gives a fuck. This is all some sort of, like, again, writing off of this whole Karen and Aiden are angry with each other. They hate each other. Arr, they're fighting. But truthfully, nobody gives a fuck about that now. Nobody fucking cares about Aiden and Karen fighting. Nobody cares. They're both being sued by the very people who the whole world believes is responsible for the death of Boston police officer John O'Keefe and the cover-up. So Not to mention the other 2 lawsuits that Karen Reed is currently involved in. Like, why the fuck would you think, dude, when you're involved in anything, like I was involved in I was in a custody battle. I was in a custody fight. That took up everything. That took up all of my time. I had to hold down a job where I should not, your phone, I should not be on your phone ever. And I had to hold down a job and still constantly be on my fucking phone, either with a lawyer or a cop or an investigator, some shit. It's crazy. You're going to tell me that Karen Reed isn't constantly doing what she has to do to come out of this on top? There's 3, she's involved in 3 lawsuits right now. I mean, they're all no-brainers. But nevertheless, she is. And there's a lot of work to be done. You think she's sitting around going, man, that Nan Gallagher is something special. Look at her getting involved in my family drama and sticking up for me. You go, girl. You think that's what Karen Reed is doing right now? Are you fucking retarded? You must be. You have to be fucking retarded. You have to be fucking retarded if you think that Karen Reed is thinking about anything else than what she's dealing with legally right now. Like, it's very, very funny to me that this is even. Hold on, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna open the phone lines now. And I'm gonna let you guys. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense at all that anyone, like, that's the crazy thing that these people are doing. And they're seeking any type of like acknowledgement from Karen Reed or anyone in her camp. It's very bizarre. Like, just, you know, if you have a voice, use it to talk about what you think of what's happening. But that's it. Like, that's, you know, and they appreciate it. Even if they don't show you, they appreciate it. You know, like, you don't need to go above and beyond and try to hurt people and talk shit and try to throw mud at members of their family. You think that fucking flies? You think that fucking flies? Like, you think that somehow impresses Karen Reed? Even if she was fighting with Kelly, which is nobody's fucking business, but even if she was fighting with Kelly, you think that flies? That she's gonna be impressed? Dude, at the end of the day, man, I've told people this shit. At the end of the day, she's family and you're not. Like, that's how me and my family think. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're family. You know? Like, that's it. There's no turning on each other. There's no fucking teaming up with this person to hurt this member of my family. We don't do that in my family. We've never done that shit in my family. We may not be traditionally as close as a lot of families, but when it comes down to it, we come through. When it comes down to it, we always have. I need to post the phone number. There we go.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, hey, Will Clare, it's Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everybody.
How you doing there, pal?
Doing fantastic, my man. How are you? It's been a minute. Did you die? Are you good?
Did you say, wait a minute? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, well, I'm a man of advanced years. Jesus,
Yeah.
I can't hear that good.
Okay, well, clean out the wax out of your ears, Pops. Let's go. You're
Not
on.
a wax problem.
You've
It's
got-
an age problem.
The antenna people await your thoughts.
The antenna, I don't want to keep the antenna people waiting. Of course
No,
not.
they do not.
But I wanted to say hi to the Queen, Melanie Little. I can see her; she's in the chat here.
Yeah.
I don't let anybody screw around with her or Kelly Reed for that matter. Okay. And,
Yeah.
Rip Van Winkle has been awful lately.
Rip Nanwinkle. Yes. Okay. Got it. Got
Rip
it.
Nan Winkle, Skinwalker Nanch, however you want to say it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, I think it's just a vodka binge, bro. I think that's what it is. I think she just has a lot of them. That's what I think.
I think the Ozempic's eating her brain personally, but I mean, it could be a combination of both.
The Ozempic, huh? I mean, yeah. What do you think? What do you think of everybody, man? Everybody showing Kelly Reed some love yesterday, man. That shit was heartwarming, dude.
People came out in droves for her, man.
Yeah.
Nettie, I mean, Betterow, I mean, all the heavy hitters. I mean, how did that go, man? It
I
didn't
mean,
go
that
too
must
well.
have felt like, this is a petty for the people, right? So let's get petty, man. Like, that must have fucking stung, man. That must have fucking been ugh. Like every single one of these people who you sat here and sit there and you fantasize about somehow applauding you for something and you getting all this attention that you deserve. Like, I don't know how your fantasy goes down. Are you on a float with a fucking wearing Tool, Tule? Is that what's going on? And waving, and David Yannetti is going, Nan Gallagher, greatest lawyer ever, and Bob Alessia standing there going, absolutely. Nan has definitely got the lawyer chops like Will's biceps. I'm telling you right now. Like, is that what she's imagining? And then now, the mighty Mark Betterow and everybody just comes out and just says, we don't even want to talk about you. We don't give a fuck about you. We just want to talk about how fucking dope Kelly is, because Kelly is fucking dope. We've seen nothing but dopeness come from Kelly. Show me any lack of dopeness.
She tried to backtrack a little bit today, and it didn't work. Everybody's like, "There's no coming back." Lady.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You've reached the Mariana Trench sea floor.
It's not
sea
happening.
urchin. Get out of here with that crap. Saying awful things about Melanie. I mean, I did a show on it the other day. And by the way, about an hour ago, our girl Lana has gone full, all right, full. Karen Reed and her lawyers are criminals and should be prosecuted. She did that about an hour ago.
Hasn't she been sticking up for Karen Reed this whole time? Hasn't she been saying?
Wow, I mean, if you listen to what she said a little while ago, I mean, she's done everything but say Karen Reed guilty. And she's done everything but.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's retarded. Yeah, she's retarded.
Yeah.
There's definitely.
She might get reviewed later. Reviewed later.
There'll definitely be a petty on Lana at some point. I've been promising it, but it just hasn't been in the cards yet. But
God, I can't stand her.
She's awful. Yeah, she's awful.
And she had 900 people watching. I mean, it's not like she's got, Twisted Tragedies type
She-
numbers. And
she
there's
ha-
900 people packed in there.
She has the ability to draw numbers because she knows how to manipulate stupid people. You know.
Yeah, there was a bunch in there today, boy. Whew. But a lot of them were against her. They're like, I'm not really with you on this, dear Lana.
Yeah.
She just yelled at everybody. She's so stupid. Anyways. Getting back on track.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'll let other people call it. I'm sick of hearing my voice, so let some other people call in. Thank you to the antenna people. Thanks for having me on your presentation there, Will Blair.
You're always welcome on my presentation, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. You know we love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Call from
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Kristen.
Kristen. What's up, Kristen?
How are you?
Doing fantastic. How are you?
Good. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like Nan's good old friend James Jackson going against her and supporting his friend Kelly Reed?
I don't know.
That was a big sign.
I don't know if he went against her. I think he was just supporting his just showing support for Kelly. It's the right thing to do. You know, even if a friend, even somebody who he considers a friend, does something, he's going to say, hey, which it would have been nice if he would have done that when it came to JFK and me. But, you know, it's nice to see that he stepped up for Kelly Reed, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I thought that was, when you have, I guess, if you want to say two friends that are, you both support and, you're publicly showing support of one because of the other's malfeasance, if you want to say, I thought that was, to your point, the right thing to do and nice.
Exactly. And the reason why it was the right thing to do is simple. It's self-explanatory. Kelly Reed hasn't done shit to anybody except good shit. She's been nothing but awesome. And the thing is James Jackson knows that, I genuinely believe that James Jackson's tweet was absolutely sincere, 100%. Yeah. I've seen him interact with Kelly Reed. He loves Kelly Reed. He adores Kelly Reed. Yeah. He genuinely does. He respects Kelly Reed. He likes Kelly Reed. He has always never said a negative thing about her to me or around me about her. Nothing but the most positive things. James Jackson has always been very, very respectful and appreciative and grateful for Kelly Reed. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. If you have integrity in any way, shape, or form, and you hear somebody trash talk Kelly Reed, and you've spent time with her, you're not going to let that happen. You're not going to just sit there and let, you know what I mean? It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. And I mean, just from someone, afar who had been watching, both the trials, from the beginning, you could see how much Kelly invested in supporting this cause. And I just think that was so horrible for Nan to do.
She has always been supportive of all of the channels. She's always been kind, you know? Yeah. I mean, the people who talk on Twitter, they don't know what they're talking about. Liz was always very, very, she would always show up in my chats and say hello.
Is that Karen's sister?
Yeah, during the she doesn't like to be very public, but she was very she would always say hello and show support to all of the channels who were doing this for the right reasons. The Reed family knew this, they saw this, and they appreciated it, and they showed it.
Did she I don't want to say quit her job or take a leave, because she was so invested and involved, I mean, on a regular basis. Did she take a leave or from her job? I'm just curious because of how much she, worked. And if you don't know, it's not a big deal. I was just curious.
Sorry, I got distracted by somebody in the chat. This is one drinking glass, but it's plastic. I bought it at Walmart because it's just the glass that I'm going to choose to use here because I don't want a breakable glass here on the table. I just don't, so I got a plastic cup to, drink my soda out of. But yeah, sorry about that. Ask me that question one more time.
I was asking if Kelly took a leave from her job just because of how much she supported Karen, over the course of the two trials.
Oh, that's I couldn't.
You could see how involved. Okay.
I couldn't tell you. I know that she was at court whenever she could be. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
So if she could be at court, she was there.
Yeah, I just saw her so regularly. I was just curious, and I just thought it was so amazing for her to do that.
Yeah.
So I think that should be applauded rather than
and the annoying thing is that's how full of herself and insane Nan is because she didn't. I took the opportunity to observe everything that I possibly could while I was in that experience. I took the opportunity to drink everything in, and Nan had the same opportunity. She had the same hospitality that I got. If not more, she was respected more because she was an attorney. She wasn't shown that. I mean, I'm not saying that they showed me less respect. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that she was, there was more of a professional vibe with her amongst everyone there. She understood, and Kelly treated her as such, very, very respectful the entire time. So it was just bizarre. It's bizarre for her to come out and say these things.
It's so much more about Nan,
right?
Than I'm just going to leave it about with that. It says so much about Nan. It's just not even believable. If you had been watching the trial and the coverage of the trial, you knew and you saw Kelly's presence, and it just says a lot about Nan to say that.
Yeah. Like if you're a channel, I'm of the opinion that if you're a channel that's still platforming Nan and you're claiming to support Karen Reed and or Turtle Boy, you're only doing it because of this the loud super chats that she drops. That's it. I mean,
yep.
It's clear to me.
Yeah. Well, I love how you had this, Petty, because I think Kelly deserves so much praise and recognition, and I think that says a lot about you, and really appreciate you highlighting everything and showcasing, Kelly and how wonderful she is. I think that's really.
And I'm telling you, I texted with her yesterday. She doesn't give a fuck what Nan's saying about her. She really doesn't. It's just that those of us, we're like, sorry, that's we can't just let that fly. You know what I mean? You got to say something. You know what I mean? And I'm just doing what I do. As a matter of fact, I'm holding back and being nice, but this is more about letting you guys say what you guys want to say.
Yeah, I have a petty question for you.
Sure.
And maybe it's a little bit of a different topic. And if you want to hold back and say hold it back for another time, no problem. But what do you think about Meredith and the fact that she said she had someone overhearing her termination call who was in the courtroom? What do you think about that?
Who is overhearing her termination call, like listening in on it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's her business. I mean, if she wants to let somebody listen to that, I guess I don't care.
Well, it was broiled. It was broiled.
Well, of course it was broiled.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. I find it anyway, that I have a lot of thoughts. Employment law is a really interesting topic for me. So I love, I have a lot to say around what happened with Meredith and what didn't happen. But, I want, other callers to be able to make their way in, but maybe another petty you have.
Yeah, I mean, I as far as Meredith goes, I got to be honest. I'm Meredithed out, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Enough.
Like,
Yeah.
I just want her to go away. So
Yeah.
that's why I haven't really been talking about her. I'm not, there's if there's other people that are still dealing with her shit and whatever, they got something to say, then right on. But I'm not just going to talk about it just to keep spinning it and talking about it. That's not what I'm going to do.
No, I think that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Totally fair. Well, thank you so much. Well, really appreciate, being able to call in. I love having these little call-ins and, allowing your audience to engage in the conversation. And I hope you have a great night.
You too. Thanks, Kristen. Appreciate you calling.
Thanks so much. Yeah, have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
This is Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just calling to say I'm Kelly Reed's cousin.
Oh, okay.
I am. I'm another cousin. And I didn't know it through most of my life that she was my cousin, and found out later in life. And I knew her as a friend, and I knew her sister Tammy as friends, and they're amazing people. And I don't understand how anyone could be talking badly about Kelly at this point in time with the amount of support that she gave her cousin.
Right. She saw it with her own eyes. That's my whole thing. It's like Nan was there. She saw it.
It's truly unbelievable that anyone in the world could think Kelly Reed would not be in the best interest of anyone. And to say that she took a debit card and went crazy with it. Are you kidding me right now? Like,
dude,
I have not, in my whole world. And like I said, I ended up knowing these girls growing up with them. They grew up the street with me. I never even knew they were my cousins, and we found out later in life. And they're amazing people. And it's just it's like a travesty that anyone could speak.
Kelly's got her own money.
Ill will.
Kelly's got her own money.
And Kelly, and the people are trying to ask.
Dude, there's Kelly's a machine, dude. Like, she's the kind of person that she has a troubleshooting default system where she will catch a problem before it happens and already have it solved before it happens. That's how she 100%. Was all around. She 100%. That was the vibe that was what she contributed to Karen Reed's perimeter, so that it would not get in effect the what was happening with Karen Reed and her defense team and what they were trying to do. She 100%. She played defense around Karen Reed's perimeter just by controlling the situation very, very well. It was brilliant.
And absolutely, and she was at everything. She went everywhere she could. Right. And she's a self-employed, very successful person. So for people to say, how could she be there every day? She's self-employed, and she runs a very good business, and she's good at everything.
Kelly can't have a boss, bro. Kelly is a boss. She's not. And the best thing she's not built. She's not built like that. No,
she's her own boss. But
right
to say people say, oh, how could she be there all the time? She could be there because she made it happen, and she was not going to see this happen to her cousin because she's loyal.
Right.
Loyal. I mean, so if anybody's saying that she took money, that is outrageous. Outrageous. And I just had to say that. I mean,
no, I'm glad you did.
It breaks my heart to think anybody could think she wasn't loyal to the team because she was amazing. So fuck you, Nan Gallagher. Fuck you.
There you go. Thank you, Stacy, so much for
All
calling.
right. Have a good night.
You're the best.
Okay.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
That was
Call
awesome.
from Crispy Treat.
What's up, Crispy Treat?
Oh my god, I got a hold of you.
Oh
I
my
call all the
God!
time and I never get through.
Amazing.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing a live stream. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm so excited. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't understand why Nan does what she does. It's so unbecoming. But I think her big issue is that she was a chubby kid, and I really do. And I think that has made her super mean now that she's thin, and she wants to be nasty to other women. I don't think she's nice. Look at who she picks on. And I think she picks on women that are really nice too, because she doesn't think that they're going to fight back. But,
Right.
I'm like,
She takes advantage of the fact that they're above it, And- Right. So she hits low because she thinks she's hitting low to people who are above hitting back, and being
right.
Right.
Yeah, like you're going to go after Melanie, and that she doesn't get in, she doesn't get down and dirty and, yells and screams at people. That's crazy. Like, she's just rude. And then those super chats too, that's another pick me, look at me, pay attention to me, love me, I'm needy. Like, she's even needy with her kid, she even makes it all about herself.
That was
with her own
just
kid.
so weird. Like what is she? I mean, what is the kid? What happens when the kid asks about the drama? Like, like the camera's off. Right. Think about it. Like, the camera's off. What does the kid do? The kid goes, "Well, Mom, what was that about? What are we talking about?" What does she say? What does she say?
Yeah,
Because either she gets into it, which she shouldn't, or she's like, oh, don't worry about it. Adult stuff. And if I'm that kid, I'm like, why the fuck did you have me film you and ask you these stupid questions?
Right? Yeah, but like, as a mother, you're supposed to advise your child, like, to be better than that, and you don't want to, when they go low, you go high. You're supposed to say all those things, and don't give it any energy. Don't breathe life into it. Those are the things that I say, because I'm that kind of a mom,
Right.
A cool, normal mom.
Cool, normal mom. Yeah.
A normal mom.
Yeah.
God.
I believed you up until you said that.
I know. And you know what? I was thinking that the other thing too, it's like, I come from a big Catholic family, and I've got 5 sisters. I get along with all of my sisters except for one. But when her and I are arguing, I don't even want somebody else to agree with me about her. They could be on my side and be like, yeah, she's a super bitch. And then I will want to fight them. That's my blood. That's my sister. And even though I'm mad at her, I don't want anybody else talking shit about her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how fucking dumb is she to think that, like, like Karen's gonna be like, yeah, get my cousin.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like, what?
It's weird. But I do think that she doesn't have. This is what I think. I think that she probably was a kid that was picked on, and she missed some of the social skills that you have in middle school or whatever. And girls are really mean to each other when we're kids, when we're young. Girls are just mean anyway.
No.
You know how it is. They're mean. And I think sometimes I see it a lot on the internet, like where I can pick them out of a crowd, where I already know the girls that don't have real life friends and that sat by themselves in the lunchroom. because they still have those same behaviors now as adults. They have no, they don't know how to be friends with other females.
I
Yeah.
picture Nan as just being that person who was really into her schoolwork, really
Yeah.
and really tried to and just used getting into her schoolwork as a way to get acceptance from at least the teachers in school.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
And then but mostly telling lies, like insane lies.
Yes. Like I just got back from
Make her feel
Japan.
right,
you know?
right. One of those, right. Yes. Yeah, I just had
An agent, a Hollywood agent sent me to Japan.
right. I spent the summer in
Like one of
Japan
those fake girls.
on a peace mission with samurais, with the
But,
last known
like,
samurai.
Yeah, like that lie that she said to you, that was freaking weird.
That was
Like, where she
insane. That's a
said,
grown
Court
woman with
TV.
no reason to.
Right.
I mean, there's no earthly reason why she would think that was something that would be. Why tell me that? Why tell
But
me?
it's super outlandish. It's a terrible lie to even say. Like, why didn't she
It's
make it
a
a reasonable amount of money?
It's easily disproven. Yo, I gotta call out real quick. Nathaniel Hornblower gets handle of the day. Okay. Nathaniel Hornblower gets handle of the day because he is brave. I heard
Very
him
brave.
in an interview when they made fun of his clothing. You know, he's
Aw.
right, and you know he was like, this is the traditional clothing from where I'm from. You may joke about it, but I may joke about you walking around in the business suit someplace, and maybe that's funny to me, okay? Maybe I'm laughing at you right now.
Yeah, and they don't have a fancy accent.
Right. But Nathaniel Hornblower is the truth. I love Nathaniel Hornblower. He's my favorite.
Well, if you love him, I love him.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, I
Appreciate that,
ran
Crispy.
into a whole bunch of Sophie Long people today
Oh, yeah?
from back in the Critical K days. Do you
Okay.
remember? Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
And then you know what else too is when Melanie had that poll the other day, like where did I find out about this trial? I found out from you. That's where I found the Karen Reed's trial.
Right, because you used to follow me back then. Yeah. You're an OG.
Mm-hmm. I am. I know. So I've been on this platform since Jesus walked the earth, and same with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's crazy. And I also, listen, I don't even know where to send you things because you never answer anything. But I have things that I try and send you, and since you don't answer, I send them to Turtle Boy sometimes. But I've got things that I know you would want to review. Like I've got some good Lana content for you to review. Like it's
Okay.
excellent stuff.
Okay.
You would love it.
Okay.
But no, don't say okay because you don't even respond. So like you're
Listen,
such a
don't-
pain in the ass.
Don't
I
go,
have no
don't
idea
go,
where to send you.
don't go full Nan on me, okay? Calm down, relax. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm getting paid $1 million, Will,
Just to consider it.
to be Court TV secretary.
Just
So-
yeah, just to think about taking the job. $1 million is yours.
But like, why? Like, come on. Why would you say like that's the dumbest lie? And that makes me want to make sure that she actually is an attorney. That lawyer, that lie in itself.
Nah,
makes me
she's a
question
lawyer.
whether
She's
or
a-
not she was an attorney.
She's for real a lawyer, dude. Like it's crazy. It's fucking wild world we live in, bro. Like for real.
Like, where did she go to law school?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But like, there's crazy. It's crazy. There's lawyer. Like, look at the chick who just interviewed Carrie Roberts. Like, she's a real lawyer.
Oh my god!
Like, that shit is
What is
mind blowing.
Yes, it is. Like, what? And aren't they? Shouldn't you have like kind of a professional, like kind of a professional, look about you and sort of hold yourself
Yeah,
to
when
a
I'm seeing
higher
her
standard?
like dancing and fucking like she's straight up like she's just like this. Like to Biggie songs and shit, and like fucking lip syncing to them and shit, like and putting out
Who's gonna
videos.
hire that?
And
her?
you're like, wow, bro, like you're a lawyer. Like, why would I hire you? I'd be like, no fucking way would I hire you for anything at all.
feel
I
like
wouldn't
I
even
can get
hire
into law
you.
school now.
I wouldn't even hire you to lip sync something for me. Like,
Right?
what?
She was super ratchet. Maybe she's like a different kind of attorney. Maybe she's one of those like attorneys that do like weird like paperwork stuff. Like maybe she's one that like works on like car insurance stuff or I don't know.
I think she's one of those lawyers that loses.
Right?
Yeah.
I
That's what I
told
think.
Turtle Boy though, I told him that not to like when he goes to hire an attorney, when they give you when they quote you a price, I feel like everything is negotiable, and do not just say, okay, I'll pay that price. It's negotiable.
You don't
So,
think
like,
Aiden knows that? Aiden totally knows that, man. You don't
He's
think
terrible
Aiden's,
with money though. I love to haggle.
you don't think
like,
Aiden
I-
haggles? I'm sure he haggles.
I don't think so. He's he's not good with money. He says that he like doesn't even pay attention to.
I'm
I told him
stupid
I
like
was
that
worried
too.
that
man.
Meredith was
I'm
using
totally
his credit
stupid
card.
like that.
You
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you
It-
don't. But you like don't buy that much. But T-shirts. That's all you.
I
buy.
really don't like, and it's because I get scared. I'm afraid of ending up like that. Like I don't want to like end up like where I just don't have any fucking track of like my income versus my spending. You know,
I know.
Um,
like you've been like that for a long time, and you
this
need
is
to like.
scary for me, dude. Like I haven't,
know.
I haven't had my own apartment since my kid lived with me. You know,
Yeah.
like so.
But I think you can like start to spend and not feel like you're going to go into the poorhouse. You know, you can possibly eat a steak every night. You don't have to eat that spaghetti for 4
No,
days.
I do. No, I'm totally eating that spaghetti, dude. I fucking the last 2 days. I'm gonna do it again tonight, dude, because I'm trying to bulk up, bro. I'm trying to fucking get my fucking swole
Are
on,
ya?
bro. Yeah.
Oh, get your swole.
So I'm
get
dropping,
your,
dude. I'm dumping fucking. I swear to God, like I
guns
made
out for when the sun's out.
I made a fucking crater. I took a big old thing of spaghetti, right? And then I
Mhm.
fucking made a crater in the middle of the spaghetti, and I dumped a fucking like 30 grams of fucking whey protein in there, and like 20 grams of fucking
Ew.
creatine, and fucking
Whoa.
and mixed it up because it's not. It's whey protein. Like it's not like it's vanilla flavored or anything. It's just unflavored,
Oh my god.
no calorie. Yeah. So
Here, I thought you would be like somebody that could cook me a nice meal, and I had no idea you were putting like protein
I
powder,
can't.
like a weirdo.
I can't cook you a
I
nice
thought
meal.
you were like a expert steak
No.
maker.
No, I'm an expert Will steak maker for Will. I'm an expert for those, but
You're an
Yeah.
expert pain in the ass.
I'm an expert
Um,
table for one cook.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm glad that you got your place now. Is it far away from your other
Yeah.
place?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
If you don't know anybody in that area?
No. No.
That sounds like you're lying to me, Nan. Like
No,
that
I
took
don't-
you
I don't-
way
I-
too long.
I don't know. No, because I did know somebody here, but I don't think I'm not in touch with them anymore. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're strange like that, where you'll just pick up and just move in the middle of someplace where you don't know anybody. You have a lot of friends, though. Where are all your friends? like your old friends?
All over the place,
Your
man.
yeah, like the band.
All,
Where's the band?
all over the place.
Do you remember when you were at a party once and you guys rearranged all of the furniture?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was funny.
Yeah.
Story. Yeah. What did you play, Will? What instrument?
Guitar and bass.
Well, guitar and you're in a band. What you got to play one instrument in the band. You can't play both.
Well, I played guitar in
Don't
that
have, like, a
band.
regular.
I played guitar in that band. Then our bassist quit, but the bass gear belonged to my other guitarist. So we just went down to one guitar, and we needed a bassist. So I stopped playing guitar and I played bass in that band.
I always dated guys that played in bands, and let me tell you, never date a drummer. Like that's the worst one.
I've managed to avoid that dilemma successfully.
Yeah. You guys are rude where you guys just come with carrying your instrument where he's got to like set up a whole kit to be the first one there, the last one to leave. It's a pain in the ass.
Well, most people, drummers whine and bitch too much. They get help carrying their gear. And then if they don't, it's because they bitch because fucking you're not being careful enough with it. So we're just like, fuck you, carry your own shit then. All right, Crispy, thanks for calling. I'm gonna take the next caller.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Bye, Will.
Bye. Shit, they fucking hung up. Okay. There we go. You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Donald from Worcester.
Donald from Worcester. How are you doing, buddy?
Doing well. Well, how are you?
Doing great.
Let me shut this off. Yeah, I looked back to Kelly Reed. Hi, Jody 617, by the way. I met you guys at the Wilbur.
Yeah.
And I was talking to you and the Mighty Mac Bettero, and Kelly Reed came over to collect him and bring him back to with Melanie and Tim Bradle, and she allowed me to go along with you guys, and she introduced me to Melanie, Tim, everyone. We had a nice conversation in the back room, and she's just so welcoming, so sweet.
Yeah, we met. We all met up.
Yeah,
that I posted that picture on Twitter. We all met up.
Cool.
At the I forget where, but I think it was Capitol Grill. Actually, we all met up. It was me, Melanie, the Mighty One, and Kelly, and Kim. Nurse Kim was supposed to join us, but she went to the wrong Capitol Grill. Yeah. So it was a bummer. So she,
I did get to
was
meet Nurse
missed.
Kim too, out just outside the Wilbur at the end. I met a whole bunch of you folks. You guys, you took me in like I was family, and I didn't know any one of you. But what a great crew! I don't know why.
Yeah, Melanie got us a nice car to take us to the
there you go,
to the Wilbur, and it was really cool.
But I just thought it was so welcoming of Kelly Reed to let me join the crowd that I didn't know and nobody knew me. She introduced me to everybody. We had nice conversations, and then I asked her if she needed a boyfriend, but I guess she was awesome.
Nothing wrong with taking your shot, man. Nothing wrong with taking your shot.
No. So I just wanted to say hello. It's been a while, and all these people that I posted a couple things about meeting Kelly, and I get a ton of likes and stuff like that. So she's loved out there. She's just wonderful.
Yeah, man. She is. Yeah, everybody loves Kelly. Everybody who knows, like, it's just she's been a pillar during that entire time that Karen was on trial. So. And anybody who got the privilege to support Karen in the courtroom and her family, anybody who got the privilege to get to do that, they saw it. and I got that privilege several times, and each time Kelly was there and she was kicking ass.
Yeah, she just, like I said, she was very welcoming. She's just wonderful. So I just want to say hello, and we'll catch up to you the next time.
All right. Thanks, Donald.
Have a good night, Will.
All right. Have a good one, buddy. Donald from Worcester. Yeah, we got time, man. I'm going to just keep taking calls.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, it's Anna. I just wanted to call and say hi. I got nothing special to say.
Okay, Anna. Well, hi.
I'm real happy for you in your new place. I just am. And I watched you cooking the other night, and I thought it was just so sweet.
That wasn't really cooking. That was just like throwing a bunch of protein sources together after working out. That's all. That's all that was.
You turned the stove on.
I did turn the stove on.
You did good. I just wanted to call and say hi to you for real. Let somebody else talk. I just want to tell you I'm just so happy for you in your new place.
All right. Well, thanks, Anna. Appreciate it.
You have a wonderful night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Call from.
You're on.
Appreciate it.
You need to turn down.
Wonderful. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hi.
Who's this?
It's Piney Woods.
Hey, Piney Woods. What's up?
I just wanted to call in and be an old lady fusser and say, I don't understand what those folks, the House people, are doing, and I don't understand their lawyer. It just seems crazy that a lawyer would take that case or file that case.
Yeah. I've seen that happen before too. I mean, I don't know. He must not really know what's going on. Like
or something.
He must
or
not.
they paid him a big honking retainer. I know he didn't take that on contingency. No way.
I feel like, yeah, he was right. There's no way he took that on contingency. There's no way. And I mean, it's weird. It's like a totally everything in the filing is just insane. Like every lawyer that I see go over it is going, what the fuck do they think that they're doing here when they word this like this? You know, like it's really bizarre. Oh, the Bruins scored. Okay.
I mean, do they not know about civil discovery? It is the wild, wild west. They get to ask everybody everything.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
and get all the data.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just stupid. It just seems stupid to me.
But
I really love that folks are coming together and being supportive of Aiden and of Karen. And I don't even understand the other side or what they're doing or what's happening.
It's
But
just
you can tell a
people,
person,
yeah, the people who were in this for the wrong reasons from the beginning, and now it just shows. You know, like circumstances have pretty much forced them to be where they belong, seen for what they are. You know what I mean? That's just what happened here.
my grandmother would have called them low people.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to act in public.
That's a simple way of putting it. Yeah. And it's a very easy way of manage. Yeah. It makes it very easy to manage people like this. You know, you just to keep them out of your life. It's just, these are just low people. Just don't even.
My grandmother would have never called anybody a bad name, but she would just say, you know, quietly, they're kind of low.
Yeah. I don't need to. Yeah. There's no sense in putting yourself through trying to figure out. Yeah. Fuck all that.
No.
Yeah.
That's a mess. Oh, and I think that this one will be even more fun to follow just because of the discovery, because it's all going to come out. Everything's going to come out now. And so I'm excited. And, you know, I reactivated my Texas and my Louisiana license, and I've been practicing for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you mentioned that last time.
yeah, and
I filed a 1983 case for a client last week, and it's a doozy.
Nice.
And you might want to, I don't know, follow it. I'll send you some information somehow. I think I have your email.
Okay.
But it's interesting. But I just wanted to call and say hey, and I can't believe this is happening, but well, you know, what can you expect? I'm just really surprised they found a lawyer to file this case.
I mean, they've been threatening it and threatening it and threatening it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're not going to win. Like, we know that. So.
No, there won't.
Like,
it's tough for them to have the burden of proof because
how do you get Aiden more support than sue him?
File a lawsuit against him like this.
Be the people who everyone believes actually killed John O'Keefe. Be the people who everyone believes actually murdered Boston police officer John O'Keefe and covered it up, and sue Turtle Boy. That's how you get Turtle Boy more support.
Up.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even believe it. And the discovery in this case, again, they're probably going to try to limit it, which is stupid.
Right.
And this lawyer is not dumb. I mean, he's a high profile lawyer, but come on, suing Alex Jones for the Sandy Hook parents is pretty much a gimme.
Well, right.
But,
anybody, right. Yeah, anybody could have fucking won that case.
Right. But geez Louise, I'm excited to watch it. And I'm excited now. I don't ever get to see you live and anymore. I'm just working all the time. The only reason I'm home right now is because I had a doctor's appointment this afternoon. But
see, that's wild, bro. Like, people need to take note. Like, you dickheads on Twitter that are listening that hate good people, you morons. Like, listen to what this is. Take note. Piney Woods Law and Crime retired. She was retired. Weren't you a retired judge? No, a retired attorney.
I had been a judge before, but I was retired.
Okay.
Yeah, I had for a few years. But no, I retired as an attorney, and just my body got its ass kicked. Pardon my language, but I'm back. I had some really good surgery last year, and
so Piney Woods, she gets hurt, and it physically fucks her up, and then she listens to the shit going on in the Karen Reed case, and she gets inspired. She's like, I can't sit around, and she gets out. She goes out. And she fucking goes out and becomes an attorney again. Comes out of retirement. Gets her body healed and then goes back into it because she can't stand how crazy the shit, like it lit a fire under her ass.
It certainly did. It certainly did. And I thank you because I think I first heard about this case from you.
Wow.
So I really do thank you. Y'all got me engaged, and I didn't know anything watching trial number one. I didn't know anything at all. I didn't know a lot. I heard about it from you, and then the trial started. It was like I didn't know a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
And about week 3, I was like, "Where's the evidence? What's happening?
Right.
I don't know what's going on."
Right. Yeah, that was crazy. The first trial, we're just like, are they ever going to present evidence? Like, what's going on here?
And the judge made me crazy, and it just got me thinking. You know what? I can be of value to somebody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and work.
I love that. Everyone here loves you.
Yeah. I love you for it. And listen, if you want to know more about my civil rights case I filed, let me know because it's going to be a doozy.
Right on. Yeah. Yeah. Email it to me. I don't know if I'll go over it, but email it to me.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to. I just thought it might be interesting to you.
Okay. No. That's what I'm saying. It's like, send it over. I'll look over it. And yeah, I want to check it out.
Cool beans. Well, and post do you have your list? Is your Amazon list Last time I looked, I didn't see anything.
There's like
to get.
there's 3 things left on there. They're pretty expensive. So like but I haven't really been posting it because it's like whatever. But
Well, I feel sort of maternal towards you and Aiden, and I kind of want to like give you a housewarming gift.
yeah, this is the.
So- Don't feel weird. I'm 180. You know, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's the link to it right there.
Okay. Oh, there
yeah.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, you head on out, and I'm gonna, wash my face, brush my teeth, and go to bed, and get to work in the morning.
All right, Piney Woods. Thanks for calling.
All righty. Thank y'all. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Piney Woods.
Call from
Chrissy?
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Chrissy from
Hi.
Boston.
Hi, Chrissy from Boston.
Hi. Is this Will?
Mm-hmm.
Will. Oh my gosh. I'm watching you right now. Hold on. I'm going to take you off. I'm going to shut down my volume.
Okay.
When are you guys coming back?
When are we coming back from what?
Are you coming back to Boston soon?
Oh, am I coming back to Boston soon? I don't know. It's not in the cards for me at the very moment. Because I had to move. But
Yeah, damn. Now, where are you still in Knoxville?
I'm in the Tennessee area.
All right. My daughter lives in Nashville,
Okay.
but I'm going to be down there soon, and I wanted to take you out to the JW Marriott Bourbon Steakhouse.
Oh. Yeah.
Thought it would be fun. But are you not close to Nashville?
No, I'm not close to Nashville. Yeah, that probably
damn.
won't be a thing.
All right. Damn. But yeah, I was laughing because I have a husband that actually played professional hockey, and I was thinking, I was laughing because I said, we need to take you and Aiden to a game next time you're in Boston.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd love to go to. I haven't been to a hockey game in years. But I hear the Bruins finally scored a goal. So
well, he's watching them right now. He's a retired man, so
right on.
we won't say names. But I'm like, I love your show.
Right on. Appreciate that.
I love your show. But yeah, I laughed because I just said to my daughter, I'm coming down to help her move from one place to the other. And I said, oh my gosh, you saw this guy? He's so funny. He's so funny. I go, he needs to come. I go, I don't know how far he is from Nashville, but he needs to come over because I love that place.
Right on. Yeah, no, I haven't been in Nashville in a long time, but I'm not close to Nashville, unfortunately.
Oh, so you're not close to Nashville. Yeah. Well, who is? Like, and first of all, it's crazy. It's crazy town down there.
I like Nashville. I love it. I'm looking forward to visiting again, but
yeah, no, I didn't get into I didn't get into Karen Rethel Trail too. And now from Turtle Boy to you, I just got you. And I go, this is unbelievable. You guys have, but I just watch you and I laugh my ass off.
Right on. Right on. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Appreciate it. But enjoy your time in Nashville. I'm glad.
All right. Hey, and if you're anywhere, if not, we'll check in with you again and make sure you're not in the area.
All right. Right on. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye. What's up, Deanna Corby?
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Will. It's Carol from Massachusetts.
Hi,
How you
Carol
doing?
from Massachusetts. I'm doing great.
Hi, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a minute. I wanted to say
you got a lot of groupies in here. You better watch out. You got a lot of strange callers calling tonight. We're kind of watching your back.
No, they're not strange. They're all right.
Not that I'm not strange. We're all weird. Yeah.
It's all
And it's
right.
so funny how people try to get information, But I love where you live. I love Clubber. Looks so happy. And I have to say, the other night on your show, I've been dealing with a lot of difficult shit. And I turned on your show and I literally, and I know everybody else feels this way, I was laughing so hard. I mean, me slapping loud. I want to be your agent. I really do. You are a funny person, man. You are so talented. And I think the reason why everybody's like Nan's getting so strange, I'm trying to put all my thoughts in one thing. Sorry, ADHD. I think that it all started with this whole jealousy thing, She was jealous of Melanie, and then you have, it's just like the Glera and what's his name was, Mike Crawford was with you, and just it always comes down to jealousy. It's crazy, and it kind of upsets me because I just wish everybody would realize we're connected, we could live in a beautiful place in a beautiful world. It just goes way deeper, but I won't get into astrophysics and all that shit. But you know what I mean? It's just kind of sad because we came together for a great reason, but it just stems to insecurity and jealousy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree. I think it's just people feel more entitled to something else that I just can't even imagine what it is. I don't get it.
I know. Me neither.
I mean,
can we start? Is there a way we can just are they gonna stop? It's crazy. It's people are dealing with enough in this world right now. You know what I mean? We're World War III. I don't want to get political, but there's a lot of serious shit going on, and I just can't believe she's a lawyer. Someone had said something in the chat about she's a lawyer. Is there some kind of code?
Grant's kicking ass, man. Grant's still.
I know he is.
Grant's talking about the Iran conflict right now, and he's kicking ass right now. He's doing great. Better than he's ever been. Better than he ever did with Karen Reed.
You know what? That guy's a smart man. I've been in his chat a few times, and he's brilliant. He has an amazing brain. He has some issues, but he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I sit there and go, wow, he can name every county, every weapon. It's great. He's doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. It's great.
Yeah.
But I just kind of wish the bullshit would stop. Like I told you before, I'm getting ready for surgery. And finally I got my date June 17th. I'm psyched. I can start living soon. But the thing is when you're sitting home, you try to educate yourself, and because I'm bored to death, and I watch so many cool YouTube stations, and I'm like, wow, man, this could all be so beautiful. And I'm gonna go on a totally different tangent. I'm sure people don't want to listen to this, but it's just, I don't know, I'm in a different place right now. Just I just wish to stop the bullshit. Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
get it, right? To stop the bullshit.
I mean, I'm
finding it
in
no
a good
humanity.
place. I'm more of in a place of acceptance. It's there. People are, it's just a question of I'm responsible for how I react to it and how I let it affect me. That's it.
Absolutely. That's right. And it's hard to be, I think most of us that came to this, whatever we want to call it, movement or whatever, it was a passion. It was we don't like to see injustice.
Right.
And it was a really beautiful thing. But people say you got the cool kids in the divorce. So, but, keep up the good work, ladies and gentlemen, let's try to be good to each other. It's crazy. And Will, you look really happy. You look healthy. I'm really happy. You look great. I'm craving nature like crazy. So I can't wait. But, you're doing a good job, Will. Keep it up. We love you.
Wow.
All right, everybody. Keep it up, man. Peace out, everyone. We'll someday we'll all meet, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but keep taking care of yourself, and you're a good person. I love you. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Next caller.
Call from.
You're on. You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Will. It's Angie.
Hey, Angie. How we doing?
Good. Congratulations on your new place.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm sitting here looking at the screen and your duct tape around the microphone.
My glare rig.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I think you should get some like decorative duct tape and like, you know,
Maybe.
fancied up maybe.
Yeah, I'm just not very fancy. Like, this was just done out of pure. This is more spite than anything. Like, I ordered this mic, this boom mic stand. I was like, yes, great, you know, because I like the idea of being closer to the mic and being able to lean back in my chair, you know. And I fell in love with that idea, and I got when it came into, you know, I should have put it on the list. Maybe I'll put another one on the list. But I ordered it, and I was so excited, and I put it together, and I put my mic on it, and I hooked it up, and then I go to adjust it, and there's this little piece of plastic that it broke, and it was necessary to hold the mic there.
Oh.
Right. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. And I just got mad about it. I was just like, fuck this. You know what? I got fucking lots of duct tape. I ordered this thing. I paid for it. I'm using it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And I'm not waiting for another one. I'm not waiting for another one. So I just grabbed the duct tape and I went to town.
Yeah, I mean, it works. You MacGyvered it. That's what I call everything.
Yeah.
So my husband and I are hand feeding 3 kittens now.
Okay.
Have been for like 2.5 weeks. And so full mama cat mode.
Okay.
But there's so much fun. There's so much fun now.
There's no mama cat that
No, they were found abandoned in my mother-in-law's basement.
Oh, okay. So you didn't
Yeah.
you didn't milk a cat. Did you know that a cat
No.
has nipples? Did you know that?
Yes. Yes.
You can milk just about anything with nipples.
Yeah. So we've speaking of Amazon wish list, like I'm like, I don't want to give them up because we're like running out of formula. I'm like, I'm a YouTube streamer now. Maybe they'll friends will buy some. So we ended up getting like 4 cans of the kitten replacement milk. But yeah, but they're so much fun. And we have one of our girls, her name's Turtle. And it's because the kids started calling her Turtle, like, initially, because she's a tortoiseshell calico, so like the darker calico with the specks of orange rather than the spots. I don't know if you've ever seen a tortoiseshell, but anyway, so I was calling her Torty because I couldn't think of a name, and the kids started calling her Turtle. So now there's a turtle kitty.
Awesome.
And I sent a picture of her to Aiden to cheer him up one night because he seemed, I think it was like right after the RO hearing. And so I sent a picture of her just to cheer him up.
Drago, come here.
But yeah.
Come here, buddy. People are asking about you. I don't know if he's going to come up. He does when he decides to. Clubber definitely comes over when we call him. But all right, I'm going to take the next caller. Thanks for calling. Appreciate you.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good luck with everything.
You too, with all the kittens.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Drago, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will. It's Jeremy from Sacramento.
Sacramento, what's up, buddy?
I like the new place. I'm glad you got a new setup.
Thanks.
Just missing the background.
Yeah, we'll get that I mean, it's going to be about another month, but so you guys are going to just have to put up with the white wall for another month.
No worries. Although the Clever Walk, man, the like I was listening this morning while I was driving, and there's the echo of the birds. I could tell that there's a lot of trees or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I switched carriers,
No, it sounds
phone
beautiful.
carriers, and it was
Sounds like-
nice.
Yeah, it sounds.
Well, the
sounds
thing
like
is,
a cool place.
it is a cool place, but the thing is like it gets so dense because there's so much, so many trees that I lose signal and I can't stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say that you get lost. No, I'm just kidding.
So sometimes I, like yesterday I was able to do it, but we'll figure something else out. I mean, I'm gonna give my members, something. We'll figure something out, but
That's totally cool. It's all good.
yeah, man.
But yeah, I was just checking in, saying hi.
Thanks,
And,
man.
Congrats on the new place.
Appreciate you.
I happened to see a video come across my feed this morning that said, people that walk live longer lives.
Mm.
Like,
Let's hope that's
I was
wrong.
thinking, I was thinking, well, man, you walk more than all of us.
I do. I work a lot.
Yeah, it's good for you.
No, yeah.
But anyway,
it
all right,
is.
man.
It is. I mean, that's what people are saying. People are like, look at you. You look so good right now. You look so happy and you look so healthy. It's like, dude, because I walk. That's why. I walk a lot.
What? And you're secretly saying, what? No, I'm trying to shorten things here. Calm down.
No, I'm just kidding around when I say that. But yeah, I'm trying to live a long time, man. I'm trying to
No, yeah, you do. You do look really.
longevity is the
it's
theme of
obvious that you spend a lot of
2026, my
time.
friend.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
But
I don't know if you got when you said something about the whole BS lawsuit. I just was thinking. I don't know if you caught Bob and Ali Mata Defense Diaries. They were like terrified of how to pronounce names, and sandwich. It can't be sandwich. What is that? Massachusetts names.
yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, all right, man. I'll let the next person on.
All right.
Good talking to you.
You too, Jeremy. Thanks, bud.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
This is Rose from LA.
Hi, Rose from LA.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, but I'm Melanie Little's in the chat. Props to her. She's a rock star. Melanie Little
For
is
sure.
who she is because of the insight that she gives us and her passion for the law and her passion for these people that have been misjudged or mistreated and have the complete lack of justice.
Right.
Now, Nan, on the other hand, let's think. Nan rambles and yet says nothing. She has no insight that is any benefit to anyone or has any, substance. And
Agreed.
she has this dual personality, where she plays this evil bitch online. And then she comes into like LTL, like, well, hi, I just want to say that I think the law is very blah, 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 blah. It's like, pick a person, lady.
Yeah.
But how dare she come-
Nobody's buying this above it all bullshit persona you put on
Right.
fucking
It's
Cryford or fucking
creepy.
BLT's channel. Nobody believes it, dude. Like,
It's ridiculous. And before, some people didn't know that she was like that on Twitter, but it's out. The jig is up. You know what I mean? And it's just unsettling and wrong. But she comes after the Kelly Reeds, the Melanie Littles, because these are real people. Melanie Little is who she is online, if she was online, or in her on her YouTube stream. Kelly Reed is a kind person. We can all see that. She's a sweetheart.
Right.
She's not doing it to get attention. She doesn't have to drop $500 to have people say, "Oh, aren't you wonderful?" No, she does it because that's the person.
You know
that
how
she
much
is. She's
you know how
real.
much fucking cheddar fucking Kelly Reed would make with a YouTube channel, bro? You have no fucking
Yeah,
idea how much fucking
absolutely.
money she would make, dude. Like she would like
But she's not about the money,
she's
and
not
she's not
about it.
about the attention.
Not at all. No.
And that's
But
how
she
Nan
is about
And-
about showing support though, and that's why she shows up in these chats and Melanie's chats and Nurse Kim's chats and Jimmy's chats and
It takes a lot of time
Yeah.
to have that kind of support for your family.
Yeah.
And you know what? People have other things to do. They have lives. And it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, but somebody who feels passionate and wants to be there for their family, they do. And it should be said as, high support of her for doing it. But to come after the people that are the best of us, like Melanie, like Kelly, that's just another way of Nan to get more attention, because it's easy to go after
Right.
TV or whoever else.
It's a Lana move. It's a Lana move.
Exactly.
That, like
Let's make that
Lana's
shock value so I
Lana
get attention.
Right. Lana's made money doing that by trying to get fucking going after creators that everyone's talking about and everybody likes. And going, wait,
Exactly.
you're not really, and then trying to target the demographic of people who are just haters and were like, I don't think they're that great. Blah 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 blah. And so they go for them. And the problem is like people don't realize everyone loves Melanie Little, dude. And the thing is she goes after Turtle Boy because there's this strong hatred for Turtle Boy. But the problem is that it's not that so many people hate Turtle Boy. It's that there's a few people that hate Turtle Boy. They just hate him so goddamn much, and it makes them so fucking loud. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
most people like
There's
Turtle
some hidden,
Boy.
they stand out.
Most people like Turtle Boy, right? You're right. The majority of people like Turtle Boy. This is why Turtle Boy has 5,000 people in his chat easy every night. Every time he goes live, he will have easy 5,000 people in his chat tonight. He might not even have shit to talk about, and he'll still fucking have 5,000 people listening and watching. And that's not.
The difference is they're real. Turtle Boy is a real person. He's a real
Right.
person. He's not one person, one place, and another person online. Melanie Little is a real person. Kelly Reed is real.
Right.
And these other people are fake and phony, and they're bullshit. And it's like, it's pathetic and sad.
And you
but
can
Melanie
see
Little
through
is
it.
Awesome, and you can't tear these people down.
Right. You can see through it. You know what I mean? It's
Absolutely.
you can see through it. They don't realize it, and that's why it's funny to point it out and laugh at it. You know, because
It's
like
funny, but it's also infuriating at the same time. I'm trying to be, okay, it's funny and not get more as infuriated, but I'm pissed because it's bullshit. And they should not be getting the attention, but at the same time, we need a place to talk about it and get our petty
well,
out.
but
So
look
I
at
appreciate
but
you,
again,
sir.
look at the result of what happened. That's what you need to focus on, Rose. The result
True.
of what happened was that Nan said what she said, and it made people mad, but people knew what the right appropriate response to that was.
Right.
And that was to simply say positive things and show Kelly love. That was the positive. That was the classy, as Melanie would put it. That was the classy way to go. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
We don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's no need.
That's the
And
high road, the high road,
everyone
yeah.
knew, and it also provides the satisfaction of not giving her the attention that she wanted by not mentioning her while she was in these mentions for Kelly. Like, you don't get to be part of this. You know, we're here just saying nice things about Kelly. You don't get to be a part of we're not going to infect this pleasant tweet about Kelly with your name in it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I mean, these people are at our highest level of respect because
Right.
they deserve it, because that's who they are. They bring us great content, or they show us these wonderful kindness that we see. But there's other fake people. No. You know, I just wish one day Nan combines her two personalities and has her Twitter Nan be the one that's on LTL now. Now that's something to be interesting. A little scary, but interesting.
Yeah, I don't even think she
though.
has. Yeah, I don't think that she has the I don't think that she even has the confidence to express that stuff verbally.
Maybe not, because she
I
says
don't
these
think.
things online and then she rambles on the shows, and it's like, there's got to be, I don't know, but one day you never know.
Right.
LTL
In
will have his eyebrows
writing,
lifted, I'm
right?
sure.
In writing on Twitter behind an avatar is one thing, but sitting there with a camera on you, looking at chats live, and then being all brave and saying all that shit, that's not. She doesn't have that shit in her. She doesn't have that shit in her.
Yeah, well, she will hopefully find her way one day. I wish her well. But in the meantime, Melanie Little, rock star. Kelly Reed, rock star.
Facts.
And there's my petty for the day. Thank you, sir. You're a rock star as well. So
Thank
appreciate
you. Appreciate you.
All right.
Bye,
Have a
Rose.
great night. Thanks so much.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. I'll take one more caller. One last caller. Please be a troll. Please be a troll. Please.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, well, it's Brenda from Canada. How are you?
It's Brenda from Canada. What's up, Brenda from Canada? How we doing?
I just got in 15 minutes ago. I'm glad I'm your last caller. Did you move? You're in a different place.
Yeah, I'm in a
Did you move?
I moved. Yeah, Brenda from Canada.
Oh, good. You're chewing gum. Are you trying to quit smoking?
Yeah. I quit smoking on live streams.
Good for you. Good
yeah.
for you. Yeah, when I quit, that's why I said the gum thing, because when I quit, I did the same thing with gum. But anyway, you know what? I haven't caught a lot, but I did figure out the other day that the Alberts and that have gotten together to put a lawsuit against Kelly Reed. And, you know, these guys are such a piece of work. My word, they do not go away.
Right.
And you know what? I hope Kelly Reed, or Karen Reed, pardon me, does really good. I can't believe what they keep putting her through. I just, you know, where do they ever stop? They are so stupid. Like they just are dumb. They're dumb people.
Yeah.
And that's more money that she has to pay now out of her pocket from, you know, getting with her lawyers and that. And they make me sick. But you know what, before I let you go, just wanted you to know that, you know what, bro, I pray for you every day. I might miss you maybe once or twice a week, but I am right on praying for you every day. And I hope everything goes completely good for you. What you do is so good. You have a good heart. And besides your potty mouth, you know what, we all have one. But really, I take my hat off to you and Aiden, and I hope you guys just keep going. And really, just to tell you for this part, I hope that you guys really drive the McCabe's and Alberts nuts, because you have big voices in all of this, and they are just crackerjacks. They have a lot of nerve. I hope one day somebody just really pays them back, because they are just bad people, really bad people.
Yeah. Now, how did you come to that conclusion, Brenda? How did you come to the conclusion that the McAlberts are bad people?
Well, you know what? People who will stretch the truth is one thing. People who will lie the way they do is really bad. And, you know, Brian Albert, in case nobody ever told him, like, you got already like the brown spots on your bald head for age. I mean, this woman is a young lady. They have taken up enough of her life. And I will continue to say this when I pray to God. John O'Keefe still deserves justice. He still deserves for someone to figure out what happened.
Sure.
But you know what? They really have a lot of gall. And to me, I hope she countersues them and just says, you know what? You want to talk about defamation? Look what you did to me. Look what you did to me. You had everybody thinking I killed a man when I didn't. And it was just utterly ridiculous. I mean, I don't even drive. I don't know how to drive. But I mean, it doesn't take a brainer to understand that she really could not have done that. And I just think that they should be ashamed of themselves. They really should.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Let her have her life.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
And to tell you the truth, it really makes me sick that she gets a home free. This is not costing her like little pennies to just keep going in court. They've had so much of her in court. You would think that they would walk away. What I really pray to God that happens, and I'm not kidding you, that because they're so cocky and they keep doing this to her, I wish the FBI, I wish somebody would indict Jennifer McCabe, for one reason. You are the only one who implemented yourself, knowing that a man was dying in the cold. And the FBI could put their own people on the stand before a grand jury to say that was 2:27 a.m. That alone should scare the shit out of this lady to not even want to go to the doorstep of Karen Read. Because honestly, out of every one of them, Brian Higgins, all of them, she for sure really put herself out there being there and what happened. So I hope that something happens and Karen Read really does get justice and John O'Keefe gets justice. But these people are bad. They're just bad people. They make me sick. They're poor examples for parents as well. I hear you talk about your son here and there, and you know what? That's a dad. They have shown nothing but my grandkids are almost 17. They play hockey. When I told them about Colin Albert and his nipples, they laughed, because this is another thing. You would think that Colin Albert would go away, because these people are such bullshitters. So I hope somebody really gets them and puts them in their place, called the law. But anyway, you know what, before I let you go, you look tired, but probably unpacking is a lot of work. I wish you well, and like I said, you know what, I'll keep you in my prayers every day, and really go for it. I hope that you do this all the time. Keep talking about it, keep airing it, let them be like full of shit like what they are. And you guys did a lot with her first trial, her second trial, and you know what, just keep going, because you and Aiden have very strong voices, and really, you guys are really good for what you do. And keep it up even after Karen Read, who's ever next. Keep it up.
We will.
Yeah,
I know
God
I
bless.
will.
Well, God bless you, because you got a good heart. You really do.
All right. Well, thank
And I
you,
hope
Brenda.
And I hope you enjoy your new place.
I am enjoying it. Yes. Thank you so much. I really
No, you
appreciate it.
Just need a girlfriend now, Will.
Oh, no, I don't. Thank you so much, Brenda. Appreciate you.
Okay, and you take care and have a good week.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Managed to Brenda hung up on her own. It's a hell of a night. It's a hell of a night. People, I love you very much. Remember, thanks for hanging out. It means the world to me. You guys are absolutely awesome. Big shout out to my homie Mel, Melanie Little, attorney Melanie Little, Kelly Reed, and my other homie, Aiden, is about to go live now, as a matter of fact. So, guys, head on over there. It's totally a glare raid. And you guys are amazing. I love you very much. I don't know how to send people over there. I don't have any idea how to do that, but actually I do. I just don't want to go through it. But everybody's going over there anyway. So I love you guys very much. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Remember, thank you, first of all, for all the support. And yes, awesome. Guys, you're amazing. I love you very much. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe. And being retarded never stopped anybody from being a good neighbor. Remember, we'll do this again very soon, my friends. And remember that I love you very, 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 very much.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.